So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. It has been a while since we have had Premier League football, but it's back this week. First day at the Molineux, Manchester United taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers, or I should say high-flying Wolverhampton Wanderers, because they have not lost a game in their last 7 in all competitions. So it is going to be a very hard game, especially going away to the Molineux. But again, we are 11 points behind top 4. We have to start winning games. We've got the majority of our team back as well. So I want to see some progress going forward in the last half of the season. But yeah, we're going to preview it for you. So if you do enjoy it, please make sure to give it a like. If you are new to the channel and want to subscribe and have not done so already, then what are you guys doing? Please make sure you guys are hitting that red button in the bottom right corner of the video. And as always, guys, let me know your thoughts going into the game on Thursday. Let me know your score predictions in the comments. And I hope you enjoy it, guys. But let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So this Thursday, Premier League football returns for Manchester United as we're taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux. And while the international break has been going on, there has been so much going on at Manchester United. Some big, major talking points, some regarding Marcus Rashford, others regarding a new director of football that could be on his way to Manchester United. And also we are going to get into Ten Hag, players returning, and whether this could save Ten Hag's job for now and going into next season. So we have so much going on, guys. But first of all, let's talk about the Marcus Rashford situation, because it's not for the first time this season, but again, another negative story coming out regarding that player, because apparently, or it was the other day, spotted in Belfast in a clubbing before training. A day before training, he was out clubbing in Belfast. And then, next day comes, phones in ill. Phones in ill and doesn't turn up to training. I've had it with here. I've had it up to here with Rashford now, because it's really, really starting to piss me off. Because, for me, I just think he's fallen out of love with football. And that's just how I'm seeing it. I don't know how you guys are seeing it. But what makes him think it's acceptable with the money he's earning, the club he's playing at, the role he has at this club? Because he is a talking point. He's a Manchester United boy. He's a player we want to love. He's a player that wants to be the main part of this club. So what makes him think it's acceptable to go out clubbing and miss training? Would you see any Manchester City players doing that? Would you? Tell me, would you? No, you wouldn't. Because it's not acceptable. It's a standard. It's the standard rules as a footballer. You never hear any stories about any other players going out clubbing and then missing training the next day. Fine, have a social life. Yes, you can have that. Go out clubbing. But not when you have training the next day and then you call in sick. You're calling sick, and for that, you've been fined 2 weeks' worth of wages. Well done, mate. Had no need to happen. Like, for me, it's just that he's fallen out of love with football. You're seeing it on the pitch. You're seeing it with his performances. You're seeing it with his attitude. And it's not the first time this season. Earlier on in the season, I think it was against Wolves as well, the first game against them, he turned up late for a meeting. Fined again. Sancho, Ronaldo, things going on with Varane, Marcus Rashford. Like, what makes these players think it's acceptable to do what they do when you're playing for Manchester United? It just makes me sick. It's a mentality issue. It's an attitude issue. And I said it with these players, whenever things are going wrong at this club, they can't hack it. They can't bounce back because they don't have the attitude to. Their mentality is not there. And we've seen it so many times this season. And they just feel like they can do what they want because of it. And it just makes me sick, because the standards at this club, Ten Hag, it has every right to call these players out. Every single right. But then people will moan at Ten Hag for, misdealing the situation with Varane, one of our key players. I don't care if they're our key players. He's done it with Ronaldo. That says a lot. So doing it with Varane, Sancho, Marcus Rashford, no issue to him. Absolutely no issue. But it's just the rules, man. We're trying to set standards at this club. We're trying to build this club forward. We're trying to get this team cooperating with each other and the manager to make this club successful. And you always have stuff going on with this club. Every single time. What makes them think it's acceptable? It's shocking to me. It is absolutely shocking, and it's bewildering. It really is. It really is, guys. But yeah, more situations going on. Apparently, players were angry at him, but apparently something's come out saying that was not what happened, and there was false rumours going on. But as I mentioned, I absolutely love Ten Hag for what he's doing with this. But there's only a matter of time until someone else does it. You know what I mean? Like, they just follow each other for bad ways. And it's just shocking to me. But people comparing this situation with the Sancho one, get out of here, because two completely different situations. No one's talking about double standards. Like, it's not about that. It's absolutely not about that, because for one, Rashford probably apologised. That's what you've heard. He's apologised for it, and he's back in contention for the Wolves game. Sancho came out, dissed the manager. It's like me dissing my manager and expecting something different to happen, then getting called out and getting thrown out of the team. Like, what? I don't get how people are comparing these situations, but yeah, not the first time it's happened this season. Probably not the last time at this point, but let me know your thoughts down below, guys. But, one thing I also want to talk about is players returning. Casemiro is back in the side. We saw him in the Newport game. Martinez is back in the side. Maguire played some football. So these key players are returning. I would say a key part of the season, but 11 points off top four. Only the FA Cup to play for. Again, it's another top four battle for Manchester United this season. Again, do I see it happening, considering the way and the results we have been getting? No, I don't, honestly, because we're not seeing any positives. Struggled to beat Newport the other day in the Cup. Says it all. 2-0 up against Newport. Should have flown that game. Should have flown for more goals, 4-5-0. And the fact we conceded 2 as well just shows where these players are at the moment, for me, personally. It just shows where these players are at. So yeah, FA Cup, players returning. Could this save Ten Hag's job? Well, I said it the other day, if we cannot see performances improve and results improve from here with the best players on the side now, then there's got to be serious conversations. I said it on United View when I went up there for our last Premier League game. I said it many times recently as well in videos. If he cannot start getting these performances better, improving the football, getting the results now against teams you should be winning against, then for me, at the end of the season, our new, I think it's Ineos, has to sit down with Ten Hag and have a serious conversation about where this team lies. Because we cannot go into next season playing like we are now. We cannot. Because it's just, with the quality we have on this side, what we get out of it. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I will put my team on the screen now. So, guys, what's going on? Here's my team going into the game on Thursday. So, I've gone with Altair Bayındır to be in net on Thursday. Of course, I am expecting, or 99% expecting, Andre Onana to start. But I just have a feeling, that 1% feeling that I have, that he might go with Altair Bayındır. Because knowing how AFCON went for Onana, the positive news around Bayındır as well, the response from the Newport game was quite good from general fans. I do think he needs to be given a chance now. It's only fair. Because if Onana comes in from AFCON, not even starting for Cameroon, and gets straight back into the side, again, major questions will be asked. So I'm giving Bayındır a chance. In the back four, Shaw, Varane, Martinez and Dalot. We did see Maguire play some football, but I don't think he's fully up to speed. Whether he comes straight back in as well, I'm not too sure, because that will say a lot for Varane's future if Maguire comes straight back in for him alongside Martinez. So that's my back four, Shaw and Dalot. Then the midfield three are Bruno, Casemiro and Mainu. Yes, again, first game back for Casemiro wasn't that good. He needs to get up to the speed. I do think he will definitely get up to that very quickly. The same with Martinez as well. They just need a couple of games, as they have been out for a very long time. But Kobe Mainu again and Bruno Fernandes running things in the midfield, it should be good. And in the front four, of course, Bruno, Garnacho, Anthony as well, and Højlund. With the stuff going on with Rashford, I don't think he'll start. I think he might come on off the bench, as we do know he is in contention now, and he's had a talk with Ten Hag, and things are apparently fine between those two now. He's taken the 2 weeks' wages, the fine he's been given, and again, he's back into the side. He's apologised, and hopefully, I think we'll probably see more on that soon. But yeah, Højlund again scored in the Newport game. Very happy for him. Hopefully, again, we see some improvement in the service towards him. I think Garnacho and Anthony now have a massive job to get the ball to him and actually try and give him some service, and hopefully we can see more goals from him this Thursday. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below, and let's get back to the preview. So guys, what's going on? That's my team going into the game on Thursday. Let me know your thoughts down below. And what I'm excited to see now for the rest of the season is how the midfield three of Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Minu and Casemiro can get along. Because this is the midfield we have been calling for from the start of the season. And I just think on paper it looks incredible. It's got the right balance in there. It's got the right amount of creativity with Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Minu going forward. You've got the defensive protection with Casemiro being back now, which again is just going to add so much to this side. I mean, we'll not be getting run through the midfield anymore in my eyes. And if we do, then for me, we've tried everything and nothing is going to work. That's how it is for me, because this has to work now. This midfield three is the one that needs to connect with each other and balance this going forward, and hopefully it can. So I'm excited to see how those guys can do. Obviously, Højlund as well, the situation with him is crazy, because I just saw a stat the other day. I think he scored 8 goals this season, and I think 3 of them have been assisted by Manchester United players, and the rest has been solo goals. And that just says it all. And watching this team, watching the likes of Anthony, Garnacho, it's Rashford in there, it's Palestri. Why are you not trying to cross the ball to this guy? Why has he got to do everything on his own? And you have criticism coming out. Why is he celebrating? He's celebrating because he's like, how have I done this? How have I done this? How have I scored? Oh, I'm over the moon with this because I'm doing this on my own. And somehow I'm still finding a way to score. And it's been happening all season as well. No one passes to him. No one passes to our striker. And you wonder why we cannot score goals. You wonder why he's struggling. The stats are there. They back it up. He's doing everything on his own. And he's still finding ways to succeed. And, you know, I'm still saying be patient with him. Be patient until we get some wingers which can actually bloody pass the ball to him or try and find him and not shoot from ridiculous areas. Let's try crossing the ball in for once. That's all I'm asking, man. So yeah, the Højlund situation is crazy, but I've been seeing criticism coming out for him, and I'm just not going to accept it because he's doing everything on his own. Like, what do you want him to do? Honestly, it's just relief at that point. If that was me, I'd want to celebrate as well. Because I'm just wondering to myself, how have I done this? Every time, man. But, yeah, a bit about Wolverhampton Wanderers. As I mentioned at the beginning, I think I mentioned it, 7 unbeaten in all competitions. Gary O'Neill has come in and has done a fantastic job with this Wolves side. A Wolves side which were struggling. Julian Lopetegui left. Gary O'Neill, can he come in from Bournemouth? Can he make the difference? But he has got this team playing a delightful way of football, creating chances, and of course, as I mentioned, 7 unbeaten now in the last 7 games they have played. Unbelievable job. He's got Matthias Cunha, who again started the season really poorly. Couldn't hit a barn door. Now he's scoring for fun. Pedro Neto, Sarabia thriving under Gary O'Neill as well. They're a team which have so much confidence from defence to attack. They believe they can do anything. And that's what we need. That's literally a solution we need. We need a manager we can get behind. And at the moment, these players cannot get behind this manager, it seems. We need a style of football. We don't have that. We want to create chances. We don't have that. Or they create chances. We don't have that. You know what I mean? There's so much that it's so easy to see and it's so easy to do that even the managers like Gary O'Neill can do it. You know what I mean? I'm nothing against Gary O'Neill, a fantastic manager, but it just shows how easy the game can be. It shows if you have a positive style of play, if you have players that are all like cooperating together, they're all confident, they all want the same thing, you can build something, and that's what they're building right now. So for me, final thoughts going into the game. 11 points behind top 4. I've given up believing. About top 4. I really have. Because, you know, the players are not showing me anything. And I said this 3 or 4 games in. Give me something to invest in. Show me something to invest in, which I can go into the next game and think, do you know what? We improved from the last game. Now build on it. And many times when we have done that this season, we have failed it. Absolutely failed it. And I just don't see where we get our next result. Wolves. That's going to be tricky. I don't think we're favourites for that game. I wouldn't put us favourites at all. But I'm going to go 2-1 Manchester United. I got to back the team. Having our best players back now, we need to see something. And I do think we will see an improvement. Whether it will be a major improvement, I'm not too sure. Because Casemiro needs to get into the run of things now. Martinez, same with him. Maguire's back as well. So it's going to be interesting. But team news, Alton buy-in deal as well. One thing I wanted to mention. Does he start in this game? Onana went to AFCON. Don't think he made a save and then got dropped for the last 2 games. For a League 2 keeper, I think. Says it all, doesn't it? Another big issue. Buying did for me has to start. And that's why I put him in my team. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a like. Please make sure to subscribe. I'm angry because of things going on. I'm angry because of performances. I'm angry because of where we are. And as a fan base, we have every single right as well to be pissed off with this team and these players right now. But yeah, guys, smash a like, subscribe. Hopefully we can get a win, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.